It's your boy. 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 Now we never change. It's your boy. Pat Coltrane. It's your boy. Everything the same. It's your boy. Pat Coltrane. It's your boy. 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 YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your boy Pat Coltrane. What's up with you, baby Bubba? I said, baby Bubba. What's up with you? Let me get this out the way. Panther Nation, how are y'all doing on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon? You hear me? How y'all doing on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon? I said, you know what, man? Let me cam up. We making some moves. And looking like we about to lose. I'm joking. I only said it because it rhymed. Let's get these shout outs in. Let's see here. Mr. Supercam 1991. What's up with you? J Dub. What's up with you? Matt knows nothing. What's going on with you? Kendrick McMichael, I see you. Moni 2K, what's up with you, man? Devonity, Lewis Taylor. Leon Murray, what's going on with you? Matt knows nothing. Michael Williams, what's up with you? EL was 1829. CJ, what's going on with you? P Nuttio. Who else we got? John Kiko Barrera. Jay Anderson, what's going on with you? Oh, and before I go any further, shout out to my main man's Braden. What's up with you, man? I appreciate you supporting the channel. Appreciate you watching my show, man. I'm gonna continue to entertain you dudes. Charlie Neal, I see you. So let's get into this real quick. As you can see, I still haven't fixed my little glitching situation, but it's all good. I'm gonna keep on working at it. I think it's a little bit better than it was. So looks like we got a big day. Today is a pretty big day, man. A lot of moves being made. And I'm super anxious to see what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm super excited to see what we do. Let me do this real quick. Got to make sure I share this everywhere. Let's see here. All right. So, before I get into the cuts, man, something I really want to talk about. Not really want to talk about, but I feel like I need to go ahead and get my opinion on. Yesterday, the Panthers had their, I guess, practice game or whatever. I guess trying to practice what it will feel like come game day with no fans. And Matt Rule seemed kind of upset, man, from what I'm hearing. He seemed really upset, man. He said, you know, it didn't feel like a real game. He felt like they weren't motivated. But I'm going to say this. What do you expect, man? What do you expect? They ain't going to go out. It wasn't a real game. On top of not having any fans out there, nobody watching, they playing against each other. What you had expected? I'm going to get into that power play. I'm going to get into that, man. What you had expected, man. So, I'm not too upset about that whole situation, man. We'll see what'll happen when game day come. Like I said, man, I wish we had a preseason. That would have really told the true story, man. Unfortunately, we don't have no preseason. So we gonna be surprised because I'm be honest, that little fake fan fest or whatever they had, that didn't show us nothing. I'm pretty sure they didn't get nothing done that whole time. What is that in the way? What is this? Oh, table. That didn't show us nothing, man. So come game day, we'll see what type of product we get put out there on the field, man. Underground West, what's up with you? Cephas Williams, what's going on? Brandon Rice. Let's see. So let's get into these cuts, man. I'm gonna try to. I don't have these written down anywhere. So I'm basically going off of memory. And so far, it hasn't been a whole lot of cuts that didn't make any sense. Oh, no, I take that back. It's been 1 or 2 cuts that didn't make any sense. We're going to get into those. But real cuts that really got me upset, none of that. None of that. Maybe because I'm already numb. I'm back numb now. I don't even know what they plan on doing. What was that? Oh. I have no idea what they plan on doing, but we shall see. One of the major cuts so far, in my opinion, okay? And I'm going to try to be as positive as possible this stream. I'm not going to be negative. I'm not dragging nobody. But one of the main cuts that really bother me is Reggie Bonifant being released. Why? I mean, it's sad because he didn't really, we really didn't see him this offseason. Maybe he showed something to Matt Rule that, you know, maybe he's not as good as we thought he was. Excuse me. Maybe he's not as good as we thought he was. But why, man? Don't do this. Not like this. Reggie Bonifant. You really gonna run, you really plan on running C-Mac in the hole, don't you? You plan on doing that, don't you? Don't lie to me. Don't lie to my face. Mike Davis is just here, ain't it? Trent Cannon is just here, ain't it? That don't make no sense, man. I felt like Bonifant showed a lot of potential, like Jordan Scarlett. In my opinion, Jordan Scarlett showed a lot more potential. But for us to keep Reggie Bonifant, it made sense. He's a bigger back. I thought he would have created a nice little 1-2 punch. But they say no. They showed him something. They showed him something. He showed them something that they just didn't like. Or else they just don't get it. So now we're stuck with C-Mac, Mike Davis. Don't give me the line. And I believe Trenton Cannon. I could be wrong. I know that's Cannon. I know that's the last running back we got on this team. Yeah, Trenton Cannon, which in my opinion don't make sense. Underground West said I heard Mike Davis was showing out, and that's what I heard too. But was it really worth it, man? If you're gonna keep 3 backs, I haven't seen anything from Trenton Cannon unless Trenton Cannon has the potential to be a return specialist. I mean, I guess. But if you're gonna keep 3 backs, I would like to have Reggie Bonifant on there. Yeah, man, Reggie Bonifant gone, man. He gone. It sucks. To me, that's the move that really got me scratching my head right now. I don't understand why we let him go. Anytime he was in the game, he showed potential. But again, like I said, this seems like it's going to be the C-Mac Mizzle with the Sizzle show again. And if that's, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not doubting C-Mac, but I don't want them to continue to beat this dude up. I'm telling y'all, man. I see what they do. C-Mac, man, don't let him do this to you. He might not have no choice, though. Another transaction today, and J-Dub mentioned it. He said, TJ Green surprised me, too. Look, let me tell y'all something. That definitely surprised me. It definitely surprised me. Mainly because they had him starting at the beginning of the camp. And they just released him. And plus, y'all said he was the best cornerback in the world. What is really on their mind? Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Y'all know I'm the first to say, look, when it comes to the defense, the cornerback position is probably the least important. I'm not saying it's not important. I'm saying it's the least important. It makes the least impact on the field, in my opinion. When you look at all the other positions, the defensive linemen, the linebackers, and the safeties, I feel like cornerback is one of those positions, probably is the least. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's not important because all the positions is important. But they really, really haven't put a priority on this DB position at all, which is scary to me. Don't get me wrong. Y'all know how I felt about drafting Jeff Okudah. I'm glad he was gone. But y'all know how I felt about picking up a DB in the first round. But if y'all was going to do all this, y'all might as well pick up a DB in the first round. You know what I'm saying? If y'all was going to do all this, you might as well have, even though it wouldn't have made no sense. But where we at right now really don't make no sense. Where we are right now really don't make no sense. And guess what? Y'all should be scared. Y'all should be very, very scared. Whenever TJ Green first came to this team, everybody was super hyped. They automatically thought that TJ Green was going to be number one. And then they thought maybe Dante Jackson was going to be 2. And what everybody also forgetting about is what happened to daggone Eli Apple. Nobody don't want to talk about Eli Apple. Y'all try to replace the silent assassin with Eli Apple, and look at where we at. But I like the point that somebody did make. Maybe Troy Pride is the next best thing. And all we can do is hope. We ain't see him in preseason. All we can do is trust in these coaches. We didn't see Troy Pride in preseason. And if Troy Pride starts over Eli Apple, they could have saved that money. I'm gonna be honest. The Eli Apple signing was dumb. They really was signing the name. I think they was really trying to put a spark in this fan base by signing that name. But I knew that Eli Apple wasn't the move. Ain't the move to make. It ain't the move to make. You know what I'm saying? Devontae said, DB in the first, the Derek Brown count. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, dog. Juice the Don said, what happened to Eli Apple? Not a daggone thing. He just riding. You know what I'm saying? He on the roster. And I'm glad we pay him the money that he getting. Oh, and he is wrestling with the hamstring injuries. You right, J-Dub. My bad. But he on there. He on there. And this is my thing. If he wrestling with the hamstring, why get rid of TJ? Why? None of this is make. I'm not gonna do it. So out of all the releases so far, I would say Bonifant is at the top, out of all the releases, Bonifant is the most surprising to me, and a real head scratcher. I don't understand the TJ Green release. We also got rid of Cam Phillips. And somebody said, Power Play J brought up the whole Cam Phillips, and true, Cam Phillips, his tape didn't show a whole lot. I thought maybe they bought him in because they wanted a wide receiver that was comfortable with PJ Walker, and they had to get rid of him, plain and simple. Like I've been saying, our wide receiving core is really, really deep, man. I didn't expect him to make it, but it was nice to see that the coaches were trying to bring in I take that back. I thought they were trying to bring in a wide receiver that was comfortable with PJ, but you know, it also is a coincidence that he's from the Carolina, so it could have also been a Southern Mafia move for him to show and prove himself to the Southern Mafia, but it didn't happen. Let's see. What else? We got rid of tight end Hemingway. I know a lot of people wanted Hemingway. And to me, it made sense to keep him. In my opinion, Ian Thomas is not showing a whole lot. But again, maybe he's showing something in front of these coaches. That we not seeing. We didn't get the preseason, so we don't know exactly what he looked like. And everybody thought that we was gonna get rid of us getting rid of Hemingway meant that Colin Thompson was gonna stay. Nope. We released him too. We released him too. So it looks like we're going with Ian and Christian Manhurst, man. So I really don't understand these moves, but I know it's hard decisions that they have to make. It's hard decisions that they have to make to get this roster down to 53 men. And more the second, what's up with you? Falcons, Hawks, Braves, I see you, man. Quest, you too, what's going on with you? Juice the Don said, we got to be signing somebody. How are we looking for DB help and cutting DBs? That's my whole point. This don't make no sense. I do see there's a lot of DBs being released around the league. Unfortunately, it ain't like if you go and sign any DB that's not as good as TJ Green, it really wouldn't make any sense. It really wouldn't make any sense at this point. He's been with the team. Even though I haven't heard a whole lot of chatter with him, I'm pretty sure he could be more comfortable than any other DB you can pick up right about now. It really doesn't make any sense. Also, we got rid of Ishmael Hyman, another wide receiver. Like I said, this wide receiving core is pretty deep. And one of the rumors going around last week was Curtis Samuel may be released. Mainly because once Matt Rule get to talking about somebody, then more than likely that player is up out of here. So with these moves that we made at wide receiver, I really don't see Curtis Samuel going anywhere right now. Let's see. Y'all, I keep looking at my feed to make sure ain't no other moves being made because these reports have been coming in hot and heavy. You hear me? Don't play. No, Chauncey Ellerby. Please don't play. Don't play with me. I ain't even gonna believe that. There's no way. Ain't no way. I haven't seen that report. Okay, so here's the full list. Maybe I'll put this up on the screen now. Let me go ahead and put this up on the screen now. Let me see how fast I can get this up. See how fast I can get this thing up. Let's see here. Boom. So what I'm about to do is put the full list of waived players and released players up here, and we can kind of go through them. I'm trying to see if I can. It's gonna look funky when I first put it up, but we about to make it happen with the quickness. I just got this off of Twitter. Okay, let's see. Boom, boom, and boom. Look how fast I did that. Boy, I'm good. All right, so here's the full list so far. I believe we down to 53. I just saw the Carolina Panthers say something. Yeah, so we at 53 now, man. So we already talked about Reggie Bonifant, and I'm just going to go through the ones that, may have had a chance. Talked about Ishmael Hyman. Let's see. Jalen Jelks. I definitely didn't expect him to make it. But another one, man. Jordan. I can't never say this dude's name. Kunchek. I'm just calling this man Jordan, man. Solid linebacker. Beastly linebacker, man. Okay? And in my opinion, I felt like our linebacker core was pretty set. I thought we were set, man. With him. So He's a very solid linebacker. Somebody just said Ron was going. Jay Anderson said Ron gonna get him. Facts. He's a solid young linebacker, man. Markin Michael, like another wide receiver who showed potential. Well, when I seen him I seen clips of him from the Fan Fest thing. He seemed kind of solid, but again, a wide receiver, definitely not gonna make this wide receiving squad. James Onwualu, somebody we just picked up, somebody we just bought in. For what reason? I don't know. Somebody we just bought in. I don't know why we would even get rid of him. I forgot to bring up Giovanni Ricci, a tight end that I thought had a chance, a young tight end who I thought may have had a chance to make this team. Unfortunately, no. We're going to stick with Ian Thompson and Chris Manhurst. Let's see. That's pretty much it, man, from this list. But here's the list. We talked about TJ Green and Hemingway. No real big surprises outside of Reggie Bonifant. So we probably need to take a look at our depth chart now, to really examine it. But and Ian Thomas currently got an injury, y'all. Like, what we doing? I can't tell. Sometimes I just can't tell if we're move over here. I can't tell if we're tanking. Are we trying to win? What exactly are we doing here? Ian Thomas currently is wrestling with an injury. Why even take the chance? This is scary, man. This is scary. John Kiko Barrera said, we tanking. I want to believe we tanking. But it's hard to tell sometimes, man. It is really, really hard to tell sometimes. I'm just looking over these moves, man, and this ain't making no sense to me, man. And I think when the season starts, y'all gonna really see what I'm saying. You're gonna really see what I'm saying. If you're gonna keep 3 running backs, why not keep Reggie Bonifant? Why? Another good point here is obviously we're gonna keep 3 quarterbacks on the squad. Will Grier ain't going nowhere. And I think if they wasn't satisfied with PJ, he'll be gone. So obviously they are satisfied with him, and I'm glad that they are keeping him. I'm glad that they are keeping Will Grier. I don't know how I would feel if they were to get rid of Will Grier right now, because it really wouldn't make any sense. I really want them to be able to give this dude a chance. I really want them to give him a real life chance, because I really want to give Marty Hurney the benefit of the doubt when it comes to Will Grier. Matt Knows Nothing says Seth Roberts has come up in trade talks. This is going to be interesting. What's sad is you got Marty Hurney negotiating this trade. Whatever happened is going to be garbage. Marty Hurney is in my opinion, not a good negotiator. He has some good deals, but lately it's just been garbage, and it has been nonsense. Donna Vaughn said you don't tank with a top 5 offense. That's why none of this make any sense. I feel like if they're not trying to tank, they really don't know how to run a team. For you to put all this, give the offense all this attention, and when it comes to the defense, you just kind of like waving your hands around. Like, is Phil Snow not giving a good input? Like, is he giving his input? Who is in charge of this defense, man? Who is in charge of signing the defensive personnel? Who is giving their input about these players we're picking up and letting go? The offense is nice. The offense is nice. I can agree with that. But still, when it comes to this defense, none of this ain't making no sense. We starting to hear good things about Dante. I think I saw a report that one of the coaches said that Dante is playing focused. It don't matter. We gonna see. We gonna see when the season start. If y'all don't mind, hit that like button for your boy, man. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I don't think the Panthers are finished here today. I don't think the Panthers are here today. Yeah, Matt knows nothing. We released TJ Green to keep Corn freaking Elder. I don't know what they see in Corn Elder. Matter of fact, let me look up one thing. Y'all know what I got to do. Because to me, when it comes to these moves, it's a lot deeper than skills. Okay, then no, we all right. I don't know what they see in Corn Elder. At this point, I don't understand the point of if you're gonna release any corner. Let me see where we at with corners right now. Yeah, this ain't making no sense to me. Eli Apple, Corn Elder, Dante Jackson, Troy Pride, Stanley Thomas Oliver III. This ain't making no sense to me, man. We'll see. We shall see. Brian McLean, that would make sense. He said maybe TJ didn't fit the locker room. That's possible. I'm hoping that's what it is. I'm hoping that's what it is. But to be real with you, does any of these players fit the locker room? I talked about this on my last one. Who the defensive leader? I don't see no personality coming out of this defensive squad, except for Trey Boston. He trying his hardest, but I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing us gel, man. Like, I'm not seeing that. You see the camaraderie when it comes to our offense, man, and Teddy Bridgewater. I'm not seeing that. Not like it was. Not like this. Let's see. So right now for wide receivers, it looks like we have Farrell Cooper, DJ Moore, Seth Roberts currently, but there are rumors, like y'all said, there may be rumors of him getting traded. Curtis Samuel, Darryl Stewart Jr., and Brandon Zylstra. I feel like I missed somebody. Keith Kirkwood and Robbie Anderson. I can take this down now. Let's see here. Devontae says only Trey got the rah-rah. That's it, man. And that's why I said maybe he should be team leader, but I don't see people flocking around him like that, man. I don't see people flocking around him like that, man. I thought I took this down. So, Panther fans, it is what it is. I'm excited to see what we can bring. I ain't going to say excited. I'm anxious to see what we put out on the field. I really don't believe this is it. This definitely can't be our final roster. We have to make more moves. We have to, especially when it comes to this DB situation, man. This scary, man. I know I did a video. I know I did a stream about the cornerback situation. But not like this. It's about balance, man. Not like this. We can't do this. We can't. Unless Troy Pride is as good as we want to believe. That's the only way this will work. Oh, I forgot. They say Jeremy Chin is balling out. They say Jeremy Chin is balling out of his mind. That's how you draft. That's what you get in the third. You hear me? Um, let's see. CJ say Robbie might have been Samuel's replacement all along. We'll see, man. We'll see, because I'm not totally throwing out the whole Curtis Samuel ain't gonna be here thing. I'm not gonna throw that out, because you never know when it comes to this daggone organization, man. You never know, because a lot of times what's been happening is whenever these rumors start spreading, it's true. It's true. And it's probably because David Tepper be up there talking to people, talking out the side of his head. You know what? I'm thinking about getting rid of Curtis, but don't tell nobody. It's starting to look like when these rumors start circulating, it be true. And then when they ask him about it, no, we love him. Then the next day, they release the person or trade him. This ain't making no sense. So, hey, look, I'm not going to totally say that's a lie, because you never know. You never, ever know when it comes to this team. Ali Bodrick, what's up with you? So hopefully they really don't need to make no moves when it come to Curtis Samuel. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave our wide receiving core. Leave Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, and Curtis Samuel alone. That's it. If you want to get rid of him at the end of the season, do whatever you got to do. But leave him alone. Ain't no other wide receivers out there to replace him. What's the point of bothering Curtis Samuel at this point? If you did that, you will really look dumb. If you did that right now, you'll really look dumb. There is no reason to release or trade Curtis Samuel. None. Even if you felt like he wouldn't get the production that you feel like he deserves, it's no reason. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. To have those three wide receivers will be solid at wide receiver. Solid. Unless you can get a really high draft pick. For Curtis Samuel, leave it alone, Marty. And we know you're not good at negotiating like that. So leave him alone. Look at what you done did with Reggie Bonifant, because you plan on going into this season with C-Mac carrying the load again. Ordinance Coit says, what about trading Curtis for a better cornerback, though? It depends on who the cornerback is. I wouldn't totally be upset with it, but I don't know. I just feel like whatever corner they sign for, it wouldn't be worth Curtis Samuel. Whatever DB they sign for, it wouldn't be worth Curtis Samuel, in my opinion. So I really can't see it. I don't want to get rid of Curtis Samuel for some third string no name DB. I just don't want to do that. Because the thought of Robbie Anderson and Curtis Samuel out there on the field together, no, I'm good. I'm good, man. We'll see what Eli Apple could do. We'll see what Eli could do. That's what y'all wanted anyway. If y'all would listen to me, we wouldn't even be in this situation, but I ain't gonna say nothing else, I promise. J-Dub, I like that. The way we at right now, we good, but I'm pretty sure the Panthers not. They not. I feel like, let's just see what we can do. This is why I say we need a preseason. If we don't got no preseason, let me see what we got first before I continue, because it's hard for me to continue to give my opinion on this team, man, and I don't know what's going on. I haven't really watched this team play together. All I'm getting is secondhand news from the secondhand news. That's it. So let's see what happens here. Because obviously it's something going on this practice field that we not aware of, that we not sure about. If they get rid of TJ Green over Eli Apple and Corn Elder, and they get rid of Reggie Bonifant over Trenton Cannon, I want to see what they see. I need to see what they see because I have no idea what's going on. P. Nuttio said Philly shopping Alshon. Man, if you would have told me that last season, I would have been on it. I'm good when it comes to the wide receiver situation. I am good when it comes to the wide receiver situation, man. For real. For real, for real. How do y'all feel about Shaquem Griffin? The Seahawks released him. Would y'all be interested in a move like that? I think he's going to come at a healthy price, I'm be honest. Let's see. I don't think I got the chance to talk about the whole Leonard Fournette signing, man. Because if y'all remember, I had said that I didn't want Leonard Fournette, but I'm be honest, if we was going to do all this, we might as well have got him. But no, I didn't want him in the South, but something told me he was going to end up here. Something told me he was going to end up here, but you know what? I ain't even worried about it. I've seen this happen time and time and time and time and time again. These NFL teams think they're creating these super teams, and it never work out like they think it do. Take note. It never works out. It's always the team that nobody expected to be a super team. And I see what the Buccaneers trying to do. The Tampa Bay Marks are trying to do. That ain't it. But y'all look good on paper. Y'all look good on paper, sir. Believe you me. I've seen it time and time again. You try to create these super teams, them dream teams. They never work out like that. They never. Devontae said David Tepper said his wife was crying about Cam being released. I don't know what to believe from that dude no more. If he said that in the same interview where he said he said the whole COVID situation played into Cam Newton being released, I ain't even listened to all that mess. I had to turn it off. You sound crazy, man. You sound crazy. It sounds like you trying to party with everybody. You want to be everybody's friend. Call it what it is, David. It had to happen. You worth $1 billion. You don't need no more friends. Stop trying to be friends with everybody. Gosh, Lee. I don't want to hear that, man. My wife would cry. She would cry at me. Why? Please look. Let me know what interview that was, because I need to hear the entire context of that interview. I want to hear what he said, if he truly said that. People ain't saying on tap no more. You're right, Devontae. What interview did he say that on? If that's true. His wife. I hope y'all playing. Talking about his wife is crying, man. Get out of here. If she loved Cam, Cam would have still been here. Come on, man. Cam would have still been here. The truth of the matter is you got rid of Cam because you didn't have faith in his ability. You didn't have faith in where he was in his healing. I don't want to hear nothing about no money because they ain't had nothing to do with it. You wasn't sure Cam was going to be ready for the season. That's all it is. That's all it was. You was not sure Cam was going to be ready for the season. I don't want to hear nothing about COVID, none of that. Matt knows nothing. I don't think we keeping 7 wide receivers. I think they plan on they gonna make some more moves. They still young. The day is still young, and a lot of teams are making moves. I don't think the Panthers are going to stop. If they do, I don't care at this point. If I'm being honest with y'all, I don't care. I don't care. I want to see what they're going to do. I done been disappointed too many times this season. I mean, it's off season. I'm going to just sit back and, okay. And then when they get out there on the field and they look crazy, then I'm going to say, I told you so. Jay Anderson said Tepper using his wife for sympathy. That's my whole point. Ain't no way in the world you're going to get in the interview and tell me your wife was crying. Well, why you ain't tell her I'm going to keep him on the team then? When did she start crying? Was it a surprise to her? Did you just come home and say, we got rid of Cam? Or, yeah, I know I'm pretty sure y'all was pillow talking. You know, not trying to get in y'all business. I'm pretty sure you told her, hey, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Cam. I know. When did she start crying? You liar. You a liar, man. That's how you coming off. And I'm trying to be nice. You a liar. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be positive. Okay? But just don't get out here and be real, man. I like when you be real. Be real, man. You worth $11 billion. You paid $3 billion for this team. If you didn't want Cam, come out and say, look, man, I'm be honest, I was not sure. I felt like it was best for Cam to move on. Don't get on here and say, the whole COVID thing. My wife was crying. Ain't nobody want to hear all that. Let me tell you something. If I make $1 billion, if I make $1 billion, just $1 billion, he worth $11 billion. If I make $1 billion, and I bought this team for $1 billion, I don't care what nobody think about me. This is my team. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to make better moves so nobody won't hate me anyway. But let's say I had to make a decision that I know that most people wouldn't agree with, and it's my money. It's my money. It's my money. You signed Teddy Bridgewater. You signed Teddy. That was good. Say we wasn't sure about Cam Newton. We weren't sure about his health. The doctors weren't being clear. I thought it was best for Cam to search for another team. Don't get on here and start lying, man, like you want to be everybody's friend, man. Go ahead, man. You just come off as a snake. I ain't saying you no snake yet. I ain't saying that, Tep. I ain't saying that. We'll see what type of product you put on the field. Because look, when you really look at it, he ain't did everything that Tepper do ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? It ain't bad. He's still a good guy. Getting Joe Brady, that was a good move. I'm going to say getting Matt Rule is a good move right now. I'm going to say it's a good move right now because it made sense. If Matt Rule was successful in two organizations, I think it's a good move. Even though I felt like you should have went with Eric Bieniemy, Matt Rule probably is the next best thing. And the players seem to like him. So he makes some okay stuff. But then when you do stuff like keeping Marty Hurney around, lying about Cam Newton situation, lying on my man's James, the silent assassin, Bradbury, lying on your wife. You know she ain't set up and they ain't cry about no Cam Newton. Who you? Well, I look like, yeah, man, my wife was crying about Cam. She was crying. Who you lying, man? I hope he ain't said that. Where's Ross Cockrell at anyway? He was a good defensive back. Where he at? Let me look. Let me see where he at. I lose track of these players. Is he still a free agent? Oh, the Giants. Ross Cockrell is with the Giants. Is that what y'all saying? See what I'm saying, man? Appreciate that, Jay Anderson, Donald Vaughn. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me see, man. And we just don't care about the DB position at all. At all. But we'll see, y'all. Like I said, we're gonna stick around. If some more big news drop, then I would definitely be back, man. I ain't got nothing else to do on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. And if you in Cali, good morning. But that's pretty much it. That's where we at. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all want us to do. Y'all let me know what y'all want us to do. I might be back later on tonight, man, if they make some other moves and give y'all my opinion on it. Please, please, please hit that like button for your boy. Please don't forget to share and subscribe. Trying to get my subscribers up, man. Hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/PatColtrane. Hit me up on Twitter @PatColtrane. That's where I be at. That's where the news be at. That's where the news be at, and that's where I be at. Talking my yip yap. You hear me? That's pretty much it. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. And like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you do not miss the next live. You hear me? All right, y'all. Y'all